Hello Taurus, welcome to Passion Water Tarot. This is going to be a journalized journalized weekly reading for Taurus for the third week of November 2019. And as with all journalized readings, it will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Time is fluid. You could have already started experiencing some of the messages forthcoming or will in the future. But most importantly, if you've come to this reading at another time besides the third week of November 2019, please note that Spirit has brought you to the reading when it's your time to hear the message. Because there are no clocks or calendars in the 5D. Boy, howdy. I am stumbling over my words. What's going on here? Alright, Taurus. There are no clocks or calendars in the 5D. Okay? Let's ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors into this reading with love and light to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages and to allow chakras to be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. I'm an intuitive reader and we're about to dance into the passion waters of your life. But I have an 11-year-old boy standing here beside Grandma throwing punches at me. I think that was his phone that hollered hello.
Hello.
Okay, so Taurus, just so you know, it's been a challenging week for me. Spirit has changed my readings just a little bit. Because I was diagnosed this week with a form of throat cancer. We'll be starting treatment soon and we'll be looking at having surgery. So, I do have every intention though. I've taken my cards and my camera with me to the hospital because I may be there a couple of days before surgery. So I might as well do some readings from the bedside, right? As a nurse, that's going to be really funny because the other nurses are going to be looking at me like, what are you doing, right? Well, got to keep my spirits up. And doing readings for y'all is really amazing. It's wonderful, and I cherish it. And that will definitely help me keep my spirits up. So, let's go ahead, since I feel like I'm drunk. Like I've overindulged in liquor, alcohol, or some kind of substance. When I was stumbling over my words and then dropping cards. I'm talking about the way Spirit is making me feel right now, okay? About your reading. So if you are participating in something and overindulging in it, please definitely slow down. Seek treatment if need to. That is what Spirit is telling me. So let's ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors for an Archangel Oracle card for Taurus to focus on for the third week of November 2019. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Yeah, I feel like my vision is, I'm having to really work to keep my vision straight right now. There are some things that you are working to escape from. Some truths that have been difficult for you to accept. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors, Please provide Taurus with an Archangel Oracle card to focus on for the third week of November 2019. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. It's rather difficult having this kind of a transition with the holidays approaching. You have career transition. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And you are safe. You are, Taurus, you're safe. Because Archangel Michael, I'm protecting you against lower energy and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. So let's ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors to provide an Alice in Wonderland Oracle card for Taurus to focus. I'm sorry. The 11-year-old just walked by again, headed back to his bedroom, mean mugging me. But he's just playing around. I just have to look over at it. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I appreciate you. You have number 12, lead the way in reverse. Be a leader, show others how it's done, and you can help others. Okay? Alright, so the main tarot reading is from the Rider-Waite deck, and the overall energy from the bottom of the deck is your 10 of Cups. Your happy home, your happy spouse, your white picket fence, 2.5 children, whole 9 yards. Okay? And clarifying that from the Lisa Parker Tarot Familiar deck, it's the Chariot. You want to go forward. You believe you have found your path, your life's journey. You believe that wholeheartedly. But somebody else doesn't believe that. They don't want to be on the same journey as you at this time. So, the first card out is the Page of Cups. Something unexpected has occurred. You proposed. You presented the option of going to the next level. And they weren't expecting that from you. They didn't. There hadn't been no talk of it, so that was something very unexpected for them. You knew you had everything you needed, all the elements, the fire, the earth, the water, the air. You had it all to manifest what you were looking for, which was your 10 of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. You're grounded, loyal, stable, independent individual that makes their own money, uses their head over their heart, is one with nature, honored by family and friends. Well, that Page of Cups is clarified by the Magician again. Double confirmation that you had everything you needed to manifest what you wanted. The Magician is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was juggling the ideal. They weren't exactly sure of what they wanted. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Star. You had great hope and admiration for this individual and where you would go in that relationship together as a unit. And then there was competition. You didn't know about this competition. You didn't know that they were talking to other people. You thought that y'all were in a committed relationship. So you rushed in, you had something to say. You wanted to take it to the next level. Because you saw them as marriage material. The Four of Wands. You know that you are your own Four of Wands, and that they would just complement your Four of Wands as you would complement their Four of Wands. The Five of Wands is clarified by strength. But you saw that taming the beast, you would be okay to deal with the competition that you found out was out there. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. The main competition that was out there that you could not tame was the fact that this person did not want to be in a higher level of commitment. They didn't see themselves getting married at this time in their life, or even being in a single relationship that might lead to that. They are very much enjoying their single, independent adulting. They're perfectly fine with that. Playing the field is something that they find very enjoyable. It's no insult to you. It's no insult to any of the other people. They're just testing the waters to see what is in their best interest. And the Four of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands. You were being very much of a go-getter person. You weren't letting too much get between you and what you wanted. This does not Taurus, this does not reflect on you, other than that you were looking through rose-colored glasses and didn't see that this person was preoccupied with other people. Now, the most likely outcome of this situation, Taurus, is the Eight of Wands, which usually is a heart-to-heart conversation, but our passionate conversation. But this is travel. Spirit says you're going on a trip. You're going to enjoy a few days away. You're seeking some solitude because you feel as though you have been lied to, cheated, deceived, and was surrounded by deception. Hello, other grandson. And you need a new beginning in passion with yourself. You need to find what you are passionate about you. Now, the Eight of Wands is clarified by Judgment. Gabriel's going to come in and blow his horn. This is the thing you need to do. You need to, even if it's a staycation where you're at home, but away from everybody else, so you can do this inner work. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You deserve a beginning that's real and tangible. You deserve a beginning that is grounded and stable and will lead to longevity and prosperity and abundance. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords. You've been stuck in your head in a self-imposed prison where you have done all this overthinking and you thought that it's because you're a failure, you You aren't good enough. This person deserves so much better, but really it's you who deserves so much better. They're the ones who were not good enough for you. Shouldn't say they weren't good enough for you. They were not at that path in their life yet. They had not ascended to the same level you have. They're not vibrating at the same level as you are. They're actually vibrating a little lower because you've ascended so highly, which is not a bad thing. Now you're going to ascend a little more because you're going to find a new beginning with yourself. And you're going to find what you're passionate about and come out of this stinking thinking. Okay? Now let's get 3 cards of advice for Taurus here. The Hangman. Hang out. Just do some hanging out. It's okay to hang from that tree and reflect. Just hang out. 6 of Pentacles. Look for an equal give and take situation. If it's not an equal give and take, don't give. But don't take either. But don't think that you have to cater to somebody else so that they'll love you. Because if that's what you have to do, then that person doesn't love you. The King of Wands. Oh, that was Knight of Wands. Hold on. This is King of Wands. Be that go-getter spirit. Don't let too much stand between you and what you want. But get what you want. Don't settle for something you think, okay, well, it'll be good enough. No, get what you want. The Hangman is clarified by the 7 of Cups. Look around, see what all your options are. You got more than just one option. You sure do. Look in the mirror. There's your number 1 option. Right there. You're the one you should love the most. The 6 of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. When you find an equal give and take situation, you will find a situation that is abundant, loyal, prosperous. It's everything. It will be long lasting. It will be marriage material. And the King of Wands is clarified by the Knave of Wands. Now we have the Knight of Wands, the Knave of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. We didn't have the Queen of Wands. I'm surprised. That's a passionate note. So when you do this little staycation or go on this little vacation, get your notepad and take with you, or use your notepad on your phone. But send yourself some passionate communication. I didn't say send to somebody else. I said send it to you. You need to hear it. Okay? Because you are enough. You don't deserve somebody who'll come back. You deserve somebody who never left. You do not need to settle. You do not need to always be the giver. You also don't need to always be the taker, but don't always be the giver. Things should be equal. Okay? So let's go ahead and read number 12, Lead the Way in reverse. Refusing to take charge. Letting your emotions overwhelm you. Wanting to tell others what to do, but being afraid to, in case you get it wrong. Feeling you are too emotional to take charge. Avoiding responsibility. Fear of failing others and of letting yourself down. Discouraging others from relying on you. I'm sure you don't feel like you can let others rely on you right now because you're in that stinking thinking. But you need to rely on you, and you need to know it's safe to rely on you. So go in and do that inward work. Inward work. Wow. The work inside of you. Okay? You are enough. Please take the time to understand that free will can and will change all outcomes of situations. Also, please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the share button. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know if it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. That just simply means that it wasn't your reading today. Okay? So, also, do not hesitate to subscribe so that you receive notifications of when readings are uploaded and available. I absolutely appreciate all of your support to this channel and to myself. One reading at a time is about all I can do before the pain starts in my mouth and from my facial area. So I'm going to take my little break now before I do the last weekly reading, which will be Virgo, and let some medication go to work. And I will see you all on Thursday with your weekend reading. Namaste.